everyone. So I thought I would do a little unbagging of the QuiltCon swag bag to see what's in here, what you get if you were one of the lucky recipients, which I was this year at QuiltCon 2024 to get it. So the bag itself is adorable. And the other side, Ruby Star Society. So it's a nice quality bag. The handles are really nice. So let's see what's inside. Oh, apparently I just hit my step goal. All right, first up we have a Bernina World of Sewing fat quarter. This looks like a batik. All right, dig into, and it's pretty full. Like there's some weight to it. We could be here for a little while. We have a Ruby Star Society little notebook in it. Good. It's got the little dots. It's really hard to tell. The lighting in this hotel room is terrible, but it does have the little grid dots in there for sketching. So this may go in my pocketbook tomorrow for sketching and doodling ideas. We have an American Patchwork and Quilting. This is displayed until April 2024, so the current issue, which is always nice to not get a back issue. We'll go through that later. We have Ruby and Bee cotton, and we have some charm pack. You can see some nice solids here. These solids are really nice, and they are the Fabric Challenge sponsor for the show, so you get to play around with some of that. Keep going in here. We have a little pattern here, the Fat Quarterly little pattern magazine. I gotta speed it up because it's gonna take a while. We've got more charm squares. This is all packaged up. A gift for you, Hello Friend Material Goods. We've got, it's a little slow stitching, needle, thread, and some cotton linen to create a patch for your favorite garment or hand quilt a block during a QuiltCon break. And you do get a coupon for your next purchase with that. So you can see a little something there. There's lots of like little things. So let me go through these kind of quick. Ollie Fabrics, we have a pin here and it looks like a sticker. Seeing a lot of stickers already around the show. Ooh, wow. Threaded Lines Quilt Shop. We have some snips. That's pretty good. A little neon yellow there. And these, I think the nice thing about these is that, left, right-handed, they're good for anyone. We have an MQG ruler, blue ruler. This is 6x4. You can see some of the grid lines there. Some soak. Sarah Hart's premium stitching labels right there. That's a cute little label. And a lot of these, they put their booth number as well, so you know where to go when you find them. Another charm pack. I've got a friend's daughter who I'm teaching to quilt, so I think she'll be getting some of these as well. A little heart template from Craft South for, it says for needle turn applique or for rouage applique on the back. Practice makes progress sticker. Some Violet Craft stickers. I don't know, My Quilts app. Stickers. We have some sweet succulents, some instructions there. And because these are all people's patterns, I'm not showing you the details just to protect the integrity of the patterns, all of that. All right, keep going. Oh, I've got two of them in here. I don't know if that was an accident. Olfa, we've got a little multi-touch knife here. So that'll be going in the checked luggage home. Some Hexie Harmony supply list there. Spoonflower Petal Signature Cotton Sample. little So Tights card. We have a little measuring tape. We've got 2 actually, which I actually keep these in like almost every room of my house. I've got one in my car for when I'm out, trying to measure something. So these actually come in handy to just have around the house. We're not done. There's still a few more things in here. We have a National Quilt Museum button. We have a Sewtopia, some fabric tags there. In my quilting era, bolt killer, something fancy, blink all night, quarter at a time. I can't read all of them, but cute. And then we have a Crimson Tate pencil. I've got a few pencils from them from previous years. More stickers. Howdy Howdy. Bella Solid card here. We have an Elizabeth Hartman pattern as well. Is that it? Yeah, that is everything that was in the goodie bag. So not a bad goodie bag this year. Sometimes I feel like there's some stuff in here that I'm like, I don't know, but not bad. I'll have to go through some of them and see, what's worth keeping, what do I want to, give to friends or, some folks that are learning to quilt right now. I also pre-purchased the bundle with the shirt, which is adorable this year. There you go. I like the bright colors and the design. And then it also came, I liked the backpack last year, and I used that fanny pack or belt bag or whatever kids are calling it these days. Smaller than I thought it would be. Do I have it out? I don't know if I have it out. I have a Lululemon one somewhere that I could compare size. It's smaller than a lot of the Lululemon ones. Blue inside, and then inside the front zipper is the QuiltCon pin. So yeah, I feel like my phone is barely gonna fit in this. I would have liked to have seen it a little bit bigger. It is made out of recycled water bottles, but I have small hands and it's about the size of my hand. Well, here we go. Charm pack, 5-inch squares. So just to give you an idea of the size of it, it's maybe 7-ish by 3.5, 4. But it could be actually really good when you're in the sewing room and you want to, go between the ironing board, sewing machine, other things, keep a few things in there and just move around, or when you're at a retreat or so forth. But I like that they're doing different things. I definitely like that they're doing that. So good stuff. I will definitely check back in with my haul whenever I actually hit the show floor. It hasn't opened yet. We just came back from the awards ceremony. And I'm really excited to go see the quilts this week. All right, we'll check in soon. Slightly different venue from a few seconds ago, but I'm back home in my studio about a week and a half now or so from returning from QuiltCon. I had to go into on a business trip, so I'm back now from that. I'm ready to create. I'm inspired, but I thought I would take you through a lot of the stuff, all the stuff that I purchased at QuiltCon itself, starting with the MQG QuiltCon booth, which is right near the registration area. I got there maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours after they opened. I kind of wanted to avoid the mob. They may have been out of some stuff that I didn't see. They were low on a few different things. I managed to grab my size and some stuff. So let me talk you through and show you what I got. For starters, I got the QuiltCon baseball tee. Now, I feel like I've mentioned it before. Anyone who knows me knows that I was varsity softball, grew up playing it. So this was kind of a fun thing for me to get, which I love a good baseball tee. I managed to also snag and I don't have the prices on these. I should have had them pulled up. If I find them, I'll put them in the description. Otherwise, I'm sure you can research online. I grabbed the sweatshirt, the zip up hoodie, which is a really nice fleece inside. It's already got little pieces of lint all over it from, I'm in my sewing room. It's gonna happen. You guys know what that's like. It's really simple. It just has the QuiltCon logo on there. I feel like in past years, it's always been an MQG branded sweatshirt or something. So I like having the QuiltCon branded one. I got those two, and I got the QuiltCon magazine. And this one does it say, yeah, $14.99 US Canadian in here. Managed to get this. This is put on my Quilting Daily. If you remember last year, I had a quilt in the show that was in the magazine, my circuit board quilt. Didn't submit one this year, so nothing to show you there. But I always like to collect these as a nice little recap. Moving on to the vendors. I kind of went in, and I always go into these events trying to think, what can I purchase that I can't get online or at my local quilt store, just because I'm traveling, I've got suitcases, and while I have, free luggage because of all my work travel and status on some airlines, I do like to focus on things that I can get in person that are maybe unique. So the first thing I got was 2 clappers, and this was kind of my big splurge item overall from Modern American Vintage. This square one, you can see right here, I fell in love, and this is thick. It is over an inch thick. If I look at the thickness here, I've got my cutting mat below. And I fell in love with the design on here. You can see the purples and the colors of the wood. It spoke to me. And I wanted something that kind of matched. So I found this one with that little bit of purple. I'm not hiding the prices. They're right here so you guys can see and why this was a splurge. I mean, that's pricey. So, but the quality, the heaviness, the thickness. I have some other clappers that I use all the time. I have this one that I love. That's more of a garment, I think, with the felt in here, but it's nice and big. And then I got I have a cotton and bourbon 1-2-4 size, just for reference there. And I have a couple others here and there, but the thing I liked about this one would be good for some of my small paper piece patterns and blocks, especially like flying geese or smaller ones. And then I really like how wide this one was. There were some that were even wider. But yeah, this was my big splurge. And these were going like crazy. So something like this as a unique, one of a kind, I would get on the first day if you can. And I did get those on the first day. I went in as well looking to get the Sew Tight Magnums for the long arm. You can see I've got to iron my backing and get that one loaded onto the machine soon. But I went in, these were on my Christmas list this year and I didn't get them. So this was the other item that I went in with a budget for intentionally, saved up, and I used my prize money for one of the quilts and I set that aside for these. So again, a splurge, not cheap, but I know a lot of people that really like these, and I have not been enjoying pinning and putting the backings and stuff on. So I am looking forward to trying these, and they will be put to use this week on this bad boy. All right, the next thing that I got were a selection of Liberty fat quarters. And one of the shops there had these special prints with that neon added to some of these traditional Liberty prints. And it was just really fun to find, and I got 2 of each. Some of the Liberties that had the neon were a little different. I love a good neon. These are not part of that. And then this was my free one, so it was buy 10, get 1 free, and just a little different. Again, another splurge. I couldn't get these at anything else but that shop there. And my local quilt store only carries a couple Liberty. So, I wanted something a little bit different. And then 2 more things that I got. The first were 2 more binding spools from Stitch Supply Co. These were $10 each, and I actually really like these. I got a couple last year. This is one that I have that's just clear, and I really like putting together my bindings when I have the top done, in case there are different, especially if I have solids, if there are different batches of colors, solids, sometimes the dye job is just slightly different. There shouldn't be variations, but most of you know this, that there often are. And I really like having these rolled up, easy to store. And I just got a couple more. So I got 2 of those. And then the final things that I got were from Sarah Hart, 2 quilt labels here. So this is an 8-pack that says quilting is my superpower. Which way does it go? That way. Quilting is my superpower. And then Handmade with Love. This is a 4-pack. And you can just put your name, date in there. Just simple, easy, but these are great for little just gifts or something. Yeah, that's kind of what I got. Again, my big splurge were the clappers, and I had set some budget aside for my Sew Tight Magnums. I didn't get any other fabric except for these Liberties. I am really trying to be good about not buying fabric. And then, yeah, just the binding tool and the labels. How'd you do? If you went to QuiltCon, did you stick to your budget? Did you splurge on anything? Did you spend a little more, a little less? Or were there some vendors that you were hoping to see that didn't see? Favorite vendor? Let me know down below in the comments based on the swag you saw earlier, some of what I got here, and I'd love to know what you're hoping to see at QuiltCon in Phoenix in 2025. Wow, 2025. That's wild. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Jen Sorensen again, A Quilting Jewel on Instagram and everywhere. Give me a follow, hit that like, comment, subscribe button, all that stuff down below. But until next time, happy quilting, and I'll see you real soon.